Well, here's an update on the Jeep. Got the heads removed, everything's completely taken off and cleaned up. What the hell's my flashlight? Light on the battery's too dead on the phone to use the light. But everything's nice and cleaned, prepped. Everything down up inside there. All across over there. And it turns out there was 2 bolts loose on this head. This bolt right here and the one in the very far back corner, and looking at the head gasket, it was leaking from that section and this section. This was the OEM side, never been replaced, and that bolt right there was actually loose, and the head gasket didn't seem like it actually was leaking. But if you look at the one that was replaced already, see the blow through spot right there? That's carbon built up from it blowing through inside the water pocket. And this is the back side towards that bolt that was loose. This is the front side. It doesn't really look like it had anything blown out on it, but it probably had a slow leak. It's not surprising. And as for the camshafts, this is the new head that was put on. One of these lobes are wiped out pretty good. I think it goes on this one. There's a few spots on this one that were wiped out. The original one that was never replaced had a few spots that are actually a lot worse, but this one had a little bit of chatter. Not as bad as this one though. And then this is the head. Basically blew out in the back corner. Down up in there. And this is the top section. It doesn't look like it blew out. And then as for the OEM head, that was never replaced. Everything on its gasket looks perfectly fine. No blow-throughs. Nada. Like, it actually looks good. But this is the problem with this head. Where are they at? Boom. See, that cam's wiped. A few other cams are wiped out. I mean, you see the grooves up on that one. That's on the back side. There goes the front side. The head that was already replaced had spots. Not as bad, but they're starting to form. But just waiting for the new parts to show up. New heads, new cams, new lifters. Or new hydraulic lifters, new rockers. One thing we're swapping over will be the cam gears, because those usually never go bad. Got all the rest of the crap over there. More crap right here. And the turds right there. Surprisingly enough, you actually got a lot of room in this engine bay. Like, we're talking a decent amount. You can easily put 2 turbos. That's a little update of what's going on with the Jeep. Once all the parts show up, it'll be put back together. This 2010 335 is having a transmission swap on it. Looks like the clutch may be done. Someone recently did an oil pan. And as for the transmission itself, this is a 6-speed manual. The throwout bearing, how worn out that is. Oh yeah, this thing was making some noises. But it's in here for probably, more than likely, clutch and throwout bearing, but we got to see if something internal is wrong with the transmission, because it grinds and either grinds or doesn't want to go into reverse. So hopefully it's just the slave cylinder, master cylinder, and clutch be worn out. But we also got to tear into the transmission to see. That's a little update of what's going on. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.